Okie dokie, Jasmine's tag for October the 12th, 2020. Are you going to watch horror films on Halloween? Yes, I am. I watch horror movies almost every day, so why would it be different then? Actually, I've been watching a lot of movies lately that aren't horror. I've been reviewing a lot of horror movies, but I've been watching a lot of normal people movies. We'll just put it that way. Uh, Old movies too, yeah. Um, where you're in a movie, would you be the first to die? This is a horror movie. Would you be the first to die, the smart one, or the killer? I'd probably be the first to die if it was like me actually in the situation of a horror movie. But if I was just playing a part, I think I'd want to be the killer. You betcha, because the killer's always the best part. It's so much more fun to play the evil person. I'm told. So I can't act worth a crap. But yeah, I've tried. I really have, but it's just not happening. Yeah. Have you ever yelled out, "Don't go into that room," when you're watching a film? No, I haven't, but my mother has. Oh, wow. Yeah, she has. She used to get really super into films and TV shows, and it was like, oh, wow. I don't know. After she hit about 50, she stopped doing it. But yeah, before that, it was like, wow. It was like right into them. But yeah, it was fun to watch her movies with her because she'd be like, no, you're gonna die. It was always so fun. Do you think kids should knock on doors this Halloween? I think it's pretty low risk in my area because the actual amount of COVID in my specific area is really low, but there's still a chance. So I don't think they should. I really don't. I don't think it's worth the risk to their health or their parents' health or their grandparents' health. Passing it on to people who can't handle the thing would be tragic. Would you want your kid to get sick because they went trick or treating, and then give it to grandma and grandma dies and they're like, "I killed grandma"? No, that wouldn't be cool. That wouldn't be cool. So I don't think they should. I don't think we're going to allow it in our building this year. There's a bunch of things we're not allowing in our building. So, yeah. Anyways, but we are doing bingo. I don't know how that's working, but we are doing bingo. It's limited to 10 people. But they don't usually get more than 10 people for bingo anyways because nobody cares. It was the thing we used to get was the whist tournaments. We got a lot of people for. But anyways, last one. Tell your own Halloween story. My own Halloween story. Da-da-da-da. Okay, this is a ghost story from. It's. I don't know my own. I can't make one up just like this. I would have to sit here for an hour or two and write one, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to tell you a ghost story that's popular in my city. This is from the Armories. That's a military building. If you don't know what an armory is. Um, uh, the Dragoons is the people that take care of the armories up here. The Dragoons, a reserve military force. Anyways, there used to be a wooden floor on the parade floor. Now there's concrete, and it's coated with a rubber so that it makes it easy to march on, and you can do your practice drills for hours and not get your feet sore. But anyways, that's beside the point. But before that, it used to be a wooden parade square, and they in those days it was set up different. The offices weren't offices at that time. It was, and the bathrooms weren't there. That area was all an ammunition bunker, and this dude was running to help a couple of trapped people in there because there was a fire, and he ran across the parade square, on the wood. It's a distinctive sound running across the wood floor, and he ran into there, and none of them made it. He was overcome by smoke, and none of them made it. They all died. This was in the 40s, and you can hear that the person running across the parade square. Many people have heard the person running across the parade square. And I'm trying not to crack my voice. It's getting scratchy. Anyways, this is getting long too. He would run. You could hear him running across the parade square. And the one janitor that worked there that I knew quite well had seen the ghost a couple of times, and he says it was dressed in old military garb, like from the 40s and whatnot. So, yeah, and there was a couple other people that saw it that I have talked to over the years. One of them was staying there overnight because he was in town from another city, and he was staying there overnight because he couldn't afford a motel. And he saw the ghost, and he's like, "Oh wow!" He freaked out, and he had to go to one of his friends' places to crash instead, because he wasn't gonna stick around with that ghost in there for whatever reason. So anyways. Okay, here's another one. This is our story. Me and two friends, years ago, I was probably 7 or 8. We saw a ghost in the poor man's golf course. We have 2 of them. Well, we have 3 of them now, but at the time we had 2 of them. One was for wealthier people, and this was for the poorer people. Anywho, we saw a ghost. There used to be a little stone foundation there. And it was a ghost of a woman in a white outfit holding a baby, and she was sitting there with her hair and her gown flowing in the wind, and we're like, "Ah," and we freaked out. Years later, I found out the story of that one is there used to be a house there before Moose Jaw was Moose Jaw. It was just a watering stop for the trains, basically. There was a house there, and the baby was sick, and it was winter, and the husband went to the neighbor's place to get help, but he didn't make it. He froze to death, and the double tragedy, there was a fire in the house, and the house burnt down, and the woman and the baby perished, so everyone died, basically. Nobody has seen the ghost of the father, but a bunch of people evidently have seen the ghost of the woman holding the baby. That being said, way more people have seen or heard the ghost at the arm race. That's it. That's all. You have a fabulous day, and keep smiling. Sorry for the shaky hand. Shaky cam.